Hi, this is Robert. Welcome to my channel, Robert's Road Less Traveled. Today we're taking a look at Colleton State Park in Canadas, South Carolina. It's sort of midway between Florence and Savannah, very close to I-95, about 4 miles or so off the interstate. You can hear the highway a little bit, but it's very peaceful here. They have Wi-Fi, cellular service, very long sites. The only problem with some of the sites, not the length, but the width with the pine trees. I'm going to show you some of the specific sites right after we take a look at the bathhouse. I would say the showers, sinks, and the bathhouse is pretty typical of a state park. Looks pretty clean. I can't tell if it's heated or not because the weather is so nice outside. It's the middle of October and it's a beautiful day in South Carolina. Like I said, pretty typical shower setup. 2 showers on the men's side. Of course, I will not be checking out the women's side, but I'm sure it's like a photocopy. It's a relatively small park, but each side has full hookups, which is really nice. And I've noticed that parks that have Wi-Fi and cellular service are much more popular. This one has some openings, but all the pull-throughs are taken. You can see right now we're looking at river access parking. It's a little too late in the evening. It's about 6:30. I'm not going to make it down to the river, but I do want to show you a few of the specific sites so you can get an idea if you're going to book online. One nice thing about Colleton State Park is that you can book for just one night. Some of the other South Carolina parks require more than one night, which is great if you're on an extended vacation, but if you're just sort of traveling through, you want a place near the interstate, which is not easy to come by, then this is a good option. This is site number 1, which is great because it's a pull-through and it's also handicapped accessible. So if you're in need of that type of a site, look for number 1. It is a gravel driveway and not paved like some of the ones I saw in Pennsylvania, but still it's a huge area to pull through, and it's very close to the bathhouse. This is site number 2, and I really like it because there's a lot of width between the pine trees, very easy to back in, and you can see this motorhome, pretty large size, backed in with plenty of room between the picnic table and the motorhome. Others are a little more narrow. I'll give you an idea in a second. You can see number 3 is a little more narrow with the 2 pine trees. Plenty of space on the length, but if you're backup challenged like I am, I would try to look for another one besides number 3. Number 4 is very similar. Great length, full hookups, but a little tight between the trees. Number 6 is a little better. It has more width between the pine trees, a lot of length, but it's a very odd angle to back in. You have to pull way forward and make a huge turn to pull in. But once you're in, very nice spot. You can see number 7, same situation. Great length, but pretty tight between the pine trees. There's number 9, plenty of space to park your car in front, plenty of space to back a Class C or a Class A into the site. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this review of the Colleton State Park near Canadas, South Carolina, right off of I-95. If you do, give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and wherever you are, try to make this your best day ever.